Would you say that? Everybody loves sleeping.
Yes, I enjoy a good nap every night. Wow.
Hold on, I have a deep passion for serving.
I would have said it wrong.
In August 2024, an extraordinary journey began, one of growth, perseverance, and excellence. The Portraits of Excellence Scholarship Program, an initiative of the University of the Southern Caribbean, embarked on yet another transformative cycle, culminating in tonight's grand scholarship pageant. Over the course of 8 months, our dedicated delegates engaged in training, mentorship, research, and community service, shaping them into well-rounded, confident leaders. Through an intensive schedule of workshops, they refined their skills in areas such as speech dynamics, resume writing, health and hygiene, emotional intelligence, and professional development. These sessions, led by professionals, provided our delegates with the essential tools for success beyond the competition stage. But this journey was not just about competition, it was about character. Each delegate was required to complete a community outreach project, dedicating a minimum of 20 hours to a cause in alignment with their values and this year's theme. They also undertook research projects within their academic disciplines, contributing to scholarly discussions and real-world problem solving. Since its inception in 2006, the Portraits of Excellence Scholarship Program has been a cornerstone of USC's mission to cultivate leadership, scholarship, and cultural appreciation. In 2023, after a brief hiatus, the Portraits of Excellence Scholarship Program was revived, reclaiming its place as a prestigious platform for recognizing the best and the brightest across USC's 7 campuses. The program continues to thrive under the distinguished patronage of Mrs. Sharon Clark Rowley, who has championed its vision since its revival. The theme of the 2025 pageant, Entrepreneurial Innovations, an Imperative for Sustainability in the Caribbean, emphasizes the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, particularly Goal 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth, and Goal 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure. Our delegates explore the vital role of sustainable business and industrial strategies in shaping the future of the Caribbean. Under the guidance of experienced faculty mentors, delegates embarked on extensive research projects and presentations, accounting for 40% of their total scores. Their findings serve as the foundation for individual presentations where they demonstrate their academic excellence and innovative solutions to pressing societal issues. In addition to academic rigor, the delegates completed community service projects, dedicating their time and effort to making a meaningful impact. These initiatives, which contribute 15% of their total scores, reflects the essence of USC's mission to transform ordinary people into extraordinary servants of God to humanity. Meet the 2025 delegates. From Antigua, Miss Alicia Lewis and Mr. Isael Joseph. From Dominica, Miss Felicia Jack. Representing South and Extension campuses, Mr. Marcus Bruce. Representing St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Venada Club, Miss Aubrey Jackson and Mr. Hansel Thomas. And representing Trinidad and Tobago, Miss Rakaya Abdul Hag and Mr. Michael Garcia. This evening, these delegates will take to the stage to compete in categories of talent, cultural wear, and an impromptu question segment, all adding to their overall score. The male and female delegates who achieve the highest cumulative scores across research and community projects and pageant night activities will be crowned Mr. and Miss USC 2025. More than a pageant, Portraits of Excellence cultivates not only leadership, but innovation and cultural appreciation. It fosters a spirit of service and Christian love, encouraging our students to make a difference in their communities. Our delegates have shown resilience, creativity, and passion. They are determined to take the stage with confidence, demonstrating the motto of USC, Beyond Excellence. So, who will be crowned Mr. and Miss USC 2025? We invite you to stay tuned in as we celebrate the journey of these exceptional individuals and witness the next chapter in the legacy of Portraits of Excellence.
Loving Heavenly Father, grateful we are for the opportunity to be gathered as a university community for our chapel session. We pray that as we go through the activities of this afternoon, that we will recognize that you're the giver of talent and the one who expects us to utilize it for your glory. Protect and continue to guide and lead this year's school is our prayer in your Son's name. Amen.
We would now like to invite to the stage Dr. Colwick Wilson to give his opening remarks and welcome the freshmen to USC Pulse. Dr. Wilson, we kindly invite you to the stage. Dr. Archer, we would like to kindly invite you to the stage.
My name is Dr. My name is Dr. Len Archer. Dr. Wilson's on his way. I just thought I'd come up and fill in just a few seconds while he makes his way to the stage. He had an important meeting prior and taking him a little time to get here. Dr. Wilson, would you come up and join me, please? This is the president of the University of the Southern Caribbean, the great Dr. Carl Wilson.
Thank you. So my name is Len Archer. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. Want to welcome you to our first chapel. I'm always excited at chapel time. Can I ask you to do something to make this old man happier? I'm happy. I'm always happy, but happier. I see a number of our students are not here. And you know that's not making me as happy as I can be. So I want each of you to promise to reach out to another student. All right? So if I were a preacher, I would say, how many of you will join me in bringing one other student to chapel next week? Just raise your hand. Just raise your hands. Please, more hands, more hands, more hands. I promise I will bring a student to chapel who is not currently known by me. So I'll find some student who I don't know, and I will ensure that I bring that student by God's grace next week. I want to welcome you to chapel and wish you all the best for the school year. And you will hear some more about what chapel will be like this year. Chapel is an essential part of our school's life. And I want you really to make the commitment that you would not miss chapel unless you have to. But then you will ensure that others attend chapel every week. That's all I came to say. Welcome, and bring someone with you to chapel next time, and I'll see you then. May God bless you. Well, all right. I wish I were introducing the two of you, but you guys are above that. God bless you.
God bless you. Good afternoon, USC family. It is a joy to be gathered here at the start of the brand new academic year, and especially here in a very first chapel session. Or more, should I say USC Pulse? I feel like I should say
USC
USC
Pulse. That's a new name to many.
My name is Michael Garcia. I am your current Mr. USC.
And I'm Alicia Lewis, your current Miss USC. We are truly honored to be your host for this afternoon's program, where we officially introduce to you the Delegates of Portraits of Excellence 2026.
For those of you who may be new to USC, Portraits of Excellence, or POE as we affectionately call it, is one of the signature events here at the University of the Southern Caribbean. Since 2006, this program has been more than just a pageant. It's been a journey of growth, excellence, and service.
That's right. Now, Portraits of Excellence runs for 8 months, during which our delegates are challenged to go beyond the classroom and embrace USC's mission to transform ordinary people into extraordinary servants of God to humanity.
That's right. Over the months ahead, these delegates will engage in research, community service, and outreach projects while also developing their leadership, communication, and professional skills.
And here's why this program matters for all of us gathered here today. Portraits of Excellence is not just for the participants, it's for the entire USC community. It allows us to celebrate scholarships, culture, creativity, and the spirit of service. It inspires us to dream bigger, work harder, and give back more generously.
So this afternoon's chapel is more than a launch. It's an invitation for all of us to walk alongside our delegates, support them, cheer them on, and learn from their journey.
And we're excited to meet this year's delegates, are you?
Oh, most definitely.
But before we get there, we'll take a moment to reflect on the deeper purpose of Portraits of Excellence and the vision that drives that.
So let's lean in, open our hearts, and prepare to welcome the Portraits of Excellence 2026. But before that,
we will now have a video recap of the final night of Portraits of Excellence, which took place in March of this year.
Good afternoon, USC family. My name is Felicia Jack.
And I am Hansel Thomas. And as the first runner-ups of the Portraits of Excellence 2025, it's a privilege for us to stand here this afternoon in this special moment.
Now, Portraits of Excellence is more than just a scholarship competition. It is a transformational experience that nurtures scholarship, leadership, service, and creativity. Our delegates are not only challenged to excel academically, but also serve others, give back to their communities, and inspire change.
As part of this journey, each delegate will work on scholarly research in line with the theme, as well as community project that responds to real world in society. Through these experiences, they become living portraits of USC's mission. Ordinary people transform into extraordinary servants of God's society.
And every year, Portraits of Excellence is guided by a theme, one that connects directly to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. This keeps our work rooted in global priorities while also addressing local realities.
For 2026, our focus is on United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 3, good health and well-being. A reminder that health is the foundation of hope, and well-being is essential for every person to live with dignity and purpose.
And with that in mind, Hansel, I think it's time to announce our theme. We are proud to announce the official theme for the Portraits of Excellence 2026, Empowering My Generation, Youth in Motion for Health and Hope.
This theme calls us as young leaders, as students, and as a community to rise with energy, creativity, and compassion. It challenges us to champion healthier lifestyles, stronger communities, and future where hope is restored through action.
Indeed, indeed. And we believe that this theme will not only inspire our delegates, but will also inspire each and every one of us to live with greater purpose and commitment.
Thank you, and may this year's Portrait of Excellence inspire us all.
Boy, oh boy, it sounds like the delegates definitely have a strong challenge coming up, but I know that they're ready to face it. So while we were looking back at the recap, I saw a little bit of the talent performances that we saw that night. And I feel as though we may be in store for a little bit more than just a recap video. Why don't you do the honors, Lacey?
So at this time, coming all the way from the gem of the Antilles, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we have Miss Audrey Jackson doing her performance as the best talent piece.
And every show, woman, you build it more and more, more and more. Yeah, yeah. I see a commodity. So stress cannot bother me. I say I see St. Vincent strong. I see St. Vincent strong. Jamaica, Bridgetown, St. Lucia to Miss Alfred, who runs swifter than you. Nobody's success, progress, redress. My mess, can't test. I'm blessed from every island and every shore. Woman, you build it more and more, more and more. So let me break it down, watch me. Went through so many things last semester. Near fail, pressure pain, so I became an investor. Invested in my smile. Walk passion and faith, now I'm past the portal stage. Walking in grace. Big up to Mr. Randa, giving us the best too. Confidence is everything, yeah. Branding is cool when I say take something useless, turn it into something new. Look inside yourself, say I believe in you. You got the mind of a genius, play serious. I need you to believe in us, no joke, cause this is not hilarious. The advice I'm giving you is no fake. Hope you can live life and innovate. Success and progress and redress. Sing it with me. My mess, can't test. We're blessed from every island and every shore. Woman, you build it more and more. Through the fire, through the rain, through the trials and through the pain. In this woman mantra will be decent work and prosperity. Success, progress, rejoice, my mess, can't test. I'm blessed from every island, every shore. Woman, you build it more and more, more and more, more and more and more and more. Yeah, progress, redress, and my mess could guarantee my success. Yeah.
Okay, come on. Settle down. This is USC Pulse After All, and I believe it's now we take a moment to enjoy some reverence with the Lord. I invite to the stage the Vice President of Spiritual Development here at the University of the Southern Caribbean, Pastor Terry John, to give us our devotional. Pastor John.
Portraits of Excellence hot this year. Portraits of Excellence on fire this year. It is good to be here. When I say the heartbeat of USC, you say USC Pulse. The heartbeat of USC? The heartbeat of USC? Yes. Every Monday we invite you to be here, to be part of what's going on. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be engaging. If you want to be part of the community of USC and be engaged to develop your talents and be all that you can be, you need to be involved in USC Pulse every Monday at 3:05. If you agree with me, put your hands together for yourselves. You're planning to be there. Wonderful. It's beautiful. Now, this year, our spiritual theme is Shift, Soaring Higher in Faith and Transformation. And we're looking at the book of Exodus. And I just want to recap what I want to share my devotion on. It is inspired by Exodus chapter 1, verse 15 to 21. And it says, "And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, when you do the office of the midwife and the Hebrew women, to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then you shall kill him. But if a daughter, you shall save her alive. But the midwives feared God and did not as the king commanded them, and they saved the men children alive." My topic for this afternoon is trouble in the delivery room. Trouble in where? Come on, trouble where? When I say okay, you say all right, okay? Okay? When I say okay, all right, you say okay, all right? All right? We're going to look at the delivery room today, okay? And we will understand where the trouble comes from, all right? But we'll also find the solution for all our troubles, okay? So stay tuned, all right? Because God has a word for you, okay? All right. Okay. All right. Okay now. All right now. Okay now. It's not okay. I need to alert you to a threat that is near you. A serious conspiracy, and it's an emergency. You've got to know the things that are true. It's not just around you, it is happening to you. This truth is not just about you, it is inside you. You are the bouncing baby of potential, ready to break out and rise and become phenomenal. But before you dreamed of who you could be, God already scheduled your delivery. You were conceived by the mind of God, fashioned and molded in the heart of God, prepared for delivery by the hand of God, commissioned to prosper and grow in the sight of God. So hear me. It's not just about you. It's all about God. The decree for your destiny is ready for delivery. That's why your steps landed you at USC, where the ordinary gives birth to extraordinary, and growth collides with God's glory, and passion ignites your future profession, and your knowledge blossoms into wisdom, where minds are trained with precision to become radiant lights across the Caribbean. But while God is writing your story, there is one who is, so that he could create history, there is one who lurks desperately. He is the enemy, and he is plotting against you viciously. He'll kill, he'll steal, he'll destroy your legacy. A brutal attempt to end your destiny. A sabotage staged in the room of your delivery. While you are celebrating life, he is rolling in a tomb. Death by anger, death by resentment, death by trauma, death by addiction, depression, and drama, death by insecurity, death by bad company, death by any means necessary. A subtle sabotage or open calamity, aborting your delivery, is his chosen strategy. But as time dilated, the nurses are posted. Angels like heavenly army are hosted. The doctor of all is the doctor on call is the deliverer of us all. Born from the womb to break through the tomb. His great victory assures you your safe delivery. The only person in trouble is trouble in your delivery room. Let's declare the redemption of God and his great salvation. The more trouble he brings, the more victory you will win. The more pressure he will send, the more power you will claim. The more pain he inflicts, the more purpose you release. The more hate he fires, the more love you will inspire. The more battles you fight, the more triumphs he will write. The more assignments you finish, the more heirs you will brandish. The only person in trouble is trouble in your delivery room. Every plot turns to purpose. Every burden turns to blessing. Every test turns to money. Because when God is your deliverer, the only person in trouble is trouble in your delivery room. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one off. Ladies and it off. Ladies and gentlemen, all of them off. Why all of them off? Who have have 6. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing Miss Felicia Jack and Mr. Jamal Belfon to give us a little highlight on their Portraits of Excellence experience.
Good afternoon again, everyone. Today I am here with the Mr. USC for the 2023-2024 academic school year.
2024-2025.
2024-2025. Thank you for the correction.
Yes.
And we're just going to give you a quick recap of our experience and how it shaped and molded the people that we are now. So I was a part of the 2024-2025 POE cohorts, yes. And that turned out to be one of the major highlights of my USC experience. So let's quickly dive into, some of the stuff that led up to the big gala night.
Yes, so I was a part of the delegates for 2023-2024.
Right.
Yes, which was a very wonderful experience, I must say.
So some of the stuff that you would have enjoyed, Juju, you want to expound on that, and then I will go and we'll talk about that.
So first of all, I love research, and a lot of you might know that. So my favorite part was the research study and the research presentation, and I won best research. So I guess that, it paid off, because I'm very into research. That was my favorite for Portraits of Excellence.
Interesting. One of the things that I would have really enjoyed was the choreography sessions. Bonding with my delegates was one of the highlights of the experience for me. So I really enjoyed that, and especially moving my body and learning the dance moves. That was a highlight for me. And also making my talent piece. It was a little daunting at first,
Yes.
It was a little daunting at first, but with the help of my club and others as well, we were able to pull off something decent, and I was very proud. And I can look back at it fondly. Also, I was very proud of that as well.
Yes.
Also, my research too.
I would also say my talent was really good. My mentor, Mr. Drayson, and my club, and everyone assisted me. The community project was really nice.
Right,
we went far. I don't even know where we went, but we went far and helped people. Right? All because of my club. That is even not a club, by the way. Just had to say that.
Exactly. Big Vince in the house. Exactly. All right. So, what are some lessons that you would have gleaned from the experience? I know Portraits of Excellence can be sometimes a very daunting experience for a lot of people, but sometimes I know a lot of delegates come through stronger. So, what would have been some lessons that you would have learned?
Number one, God will do it. Hey, let me tell you, that was the most difficult time. A lot happened during that year, but God did it, and I came through successful, which I would also like to remind us to always be faithful to God in those things. Right throughout the process, be faithful to God, because that's the only way He's going to do it if you're faithful to Him.
Indeed.
I think that's my foundational point,
Yes, for me as well, I think God is very important, especially when you're going through the latter part of the experience. That's when you really need to lean on Him the most. And also community for me. My club was very integral in the whole POE process for me. And without them, I don't know how I would have gotten through a lot. So leaning on them and also my wider community as well was very important. So community is key and important.
Can I also instill that it's not just a competition. It's an opportunity to meet friends, to make new friends. It's an opportunity for personal development, spiritual growth, and to assist you, especially after university, right? In the workplace and everything like that. This is what Portraits of Excellence does for everyone. So it's not a competition. It's an opportunity to grow and make new friends.
Indeed, indeed. And also give yourself grace, because it is a lot of work that you have to complete, and sometimes you may be feeling overwhelmed, but give yourself some grace and rely on those around you. Now, finally, what is some of the growth that you would have experienced, some things that you look at in the past and you say, wow, I really grew from that and I'm doing so much better now?
I would say time management, because you were also given marks for being on time and attending sessions. So, and I was just speaking to Paviel, who was even at a delegate for 2023-2024, and you could just remember having to run down the hill. Because we live on Dom, run down the hill to make it on time to be there. And I was at every session. I was always on time. Yeah, I was always on time. I think Miss Ellis and them could vouch that, yeah. So time management.
Yeah, for me, I would say I'm definitely a bit more confident because of the experience. When I look at the beginning, I don't want to invite you guys to watch our cohort's introduction, but I was very shy. And looking at it now, at myself now, I can say that there's a stark difference between the two Felicias, right?
That's good, that's
exactly. So, just to wrap up what we are saying here, I want to encourage each and every one of you, when the call goes out next year, to sign up for it. It's a great experience. You get to meet new people, you get to grow yourself professionally,
Indeed.
and you become a better person in the end because of it.
And do not wait until next year to start preparing to be a delegate.
Indeed.
Start now.
Start
Start with your experience around, start with being involved on campus, start with attending USC Pulse, which is this chapel. Start right now, building your Yushan experience, building a Yushan man and woman so that you can be Mr. or Miss USC for 2026 or 2027, I think that would be.
Indeed, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to any of the delegates. We are happy to help you and give you advice on your journey. Thank you.
Ladies. Test. USC Pulse, are you in the house? USC Pulse, are you in the house? Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we're going to get ready to welcome our Portraits of Excellence 2026 delegates. Put your hands together. We have 10 excellent candidates vying for the title of Mr. and Miss USC 2026. All the way from Antigua, 365 beaches. North Caribbean, can I hear you? South Leeward Club, can I hear you? All the way from Antigua, 365 beaches, Mr. Lemario Clark Demir. From the Nature Isle of the Caribbean, Miss Brianne Coffey. Dominique, put your hands together. Put your hands together for chicken curry and everything nice. From Guyana, Mr. Adriel Wilson and Miss Acola Gentle. Lucians, Sakafet. Put your hands together, Mr. Ethan Leo and Abigail Francis. Hiruna, my homeland. Venata, can I hear some noise? Venata! Put your hands together, Miss Angelique Gurley and Mr. Reniel Williams. And we're bringing it home. All you like doubles? All you like roti? Ladies and gentlemen from Trinidad and Tobago, Nicholas Hanuman and Maya Garraway. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 10 delegates vying for the titles of Mr. and Miss USC 2026. Welcome them to the stage. From Antigua, Lemario Clark Demir. From Dominica, Miss Brianne Coffey. From Guyana, Mr. Adriel Wilson and Miss Acola Gentle. From St. Lucia, Miss Abigail Francis and Mr. Ethan Leon. From St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Miss Angelique Gurley, Mr. Rainier Williams. And from Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Nicholas Hanuman and Miss Maya Garouet. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 Portraits of Excellence delegates are on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome to the podium each of our delegates as they introduce themselves, because of course we want to know more about our delegates for 2026. First to the podium from Antigua, Mr. Lemario Clark Demir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lemario Clark Demir, and I am from the beautiful country of Antigua and Barbuda. And I will be representing the South Leeward Conference Club. My major is accounting, and I believe that this year's theme is very important because if you look around the world today, we see a lot of people are dying way before they need to. And through this program, I hope to bring education to persons and also develop a program where persons can be more healthy and live longer lives. Thank you.
Good day, USC. My name is Brian Coffey, hailing from the beautiful island of Dominica. I am currently a third-year biology student with a biomedical emphasis. This year's Portraits of Excellence theme is centered around health and well-being in this generation. As a proud descendant of healthcare providers, this theme personally resonates with me as I also aim to become an optometrist in the future. Today, I stand on the shoulders of countless medical professionals who assist those battling with trauma and mental health issues. Through my platform, I aim to remind others that hope endures in times of struggle and brightness exists even in dark places. Thank you. 73rd!
Your Miss Guyana. Your Miss Guyana. Your
Good
Miss
day,
Guyana
everyone.
2026, Miss Nicola Gentle.
Hi everyone, my name is Akola Gentle and I'm proudly representing Guyana. I'm a biology student with a biomedical emphasis, and this year's theme, Empowering My Generation, Youth in Motion for Health and Hope, strikes a chord with me as a future pediatrician. It speaks to the idea that young people hold the power to shape our collective well-being. Through education and community services, we are building a future where our young people would be able to shape our future. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium Mr. Adriel Wilson, representing Guyana.
Good day, everyone. My name is Adriel Wilson. I'm a computing major here at the University of the Southern Caribbean, and you're Mr. Guyana for the Portraits of Excellence 2026. Now, when I initially saw this year's theme, Empowering My Generation, for Youth in Motion for Health and Hope, I immediately realized that it reflected our university's emphasis on the education of the head, heart, and hand. Now, by extension, This is why I feel that this year's theme is so important. We live in a world filled with pressures and distractions that threaten our health, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Yet this theme reminds us that as youth, our role is not to be passive bystanders, but that we are called out to act, to lead, and to shape better communities. For me, this theme is not just about the health of our generation. However, it is about laying a foundation of health and hope for generations to come. Thank you very much.
Miss Abigail Francis is representing St. Lucia for Portraits of Excellence 2026.
Bonjour tout le monde. Good afternoon, USC. I am Abigail Francis, representing the beautiful Helen of the West, St. Lucia. As a third-year biology major, my passion for science has compelled me to this year's theme, Empowering My Generation, Youth in Motion for Health and Hope. Rooted in Sustainable Development Goal number 3, this theme resonates with me as a call to myself, my friends, my peers, and age mates to get proactive and active about our health. Let's move in hope for a healthier school, a healthier community, a healthier world. The change we need starts now, with me, with you, with us. Are you ready? Exalt power, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know him on the trumpet, but do you know him as Mr. St. Lucia 2026? Let's hear from Ethan Leon.
Sakafet USC. My name is Ethan Leo from Sweet St. Lucia. I am a second-year computing major with a minor in music, and I'll keep it brief. This theme means to me a balanced health and well-being in all aspects: financial, spiritual, mental, and physical. Thank you.
Vincy Massive. Vincy Massive. Vincy Massive, stand up for Angelique Gurley.
Good afternoon, USC. I am Angelique Gurley. I'm studying psychology in my third year, and I am representing the one and only Venata Club. I hail from the islands of Resilience and Brilliance, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But wait, I need to make a special shout out. When everybody wants to go England, I want to go back way. Vincy people, make some noise! This year's Portraits of Excellence theme, Empowering My Generation, Youth in Motion for Health and Hope, is a testament to our focus, the Sustainable Development Goals, especially goal number 3, good health and well-being. These goals represent hope for a future, and my goal for this year's Portraits of Excellence is to inspire and empower you to not only hope for a better future, but to take actions to create meaningful change. Thank you.
Mr. Venata 2026 is Mr. Reniel Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
Where is seen USC? I am Reniel Williams. I am a third-year computer science major, and I'm hailing from the beautiful island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I believe that good health and well-being go far beyond just the physical aspects. It also includes the mental and emotional well-being. For me, Sustainable Development Goal 3 also includes creating a world where people, especially men in the Caribbean, can speak up about their struggles without feeling ashamed. Through my project, The Silent Epidemic, I plan to raise awareness about male depression, suicide, and emotional struggle, and remind us that true health and well-being is truly about being healthy in mind, body, and spirit. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing it home all the way to Trinidad and Tobago, Miss Maya Garraway.
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago 2026.
Pleasant good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. My name is Maya Garraway, and I am honored to be served as the Portrait of Delegates candidate for the academic year 2025 to 2026. I am a proud member of the Trinidad and Tobago Club. I am currently a third-year biomedical science student, and apart from that, I am also actively involved in numerous extracurricular activities. Goal number 3 for the Sustainable Development Goals, emphasizing on ensuring health for all ages and promoting well-being. For Trinidad and Tobago, this means implementing stronger healthcare, fostering communities where we make recognition of mental health, and to promote and encourage treatment and reduction of non-communicable diseases. As I journey through this pageant, I hope to learn, grow, and make a positive impact, not only on my peer, but the wider USC community. Thank you.
Coming to the podium now, Mr. Trinidad and Tobago 2026, Mr. Nicholas Hanuman.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicholas Hanuman. I'm a current second-year student pursuing a degree in computer science. I am also a proud member of the Trinidad and Tobago Club. What many of you may not know is that I've performed and played in a plethora of sports. I have honed a great discipline and care for a healthy lifestyle. That is why the United Nations goal number 3, good health and well-being, will always stay within me. I believe in Trinidad and Tobago and all over the world that we will care and prosper for a holistic healthcare system. Without it, we cannot have prosperity, education, and growth. Thank you all for your time and support.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you, these are your 10 Portraits of Excellence delegates for 2026. These are your classmates, your students, your roommates. Put your hands together for 10 delegates, Portraits of Excellence 2026. Ushans, we want to thank you for your time, for joining us at USC Pulse, and now we've come to the end of this very special chapel session. We invite you to stand at this moment as we prepare for our university song led by Mr. Wayne Harris.
In the quest for knowledge and dignity, with our hearts aflame we have come, called to serve the church and society. We will join our hands as one, as we offer friendship and unity. Our identity we'll maintain. God before us, our goals in focus. Great achievements we will attain. beyond excellence, towards the light. In truth and loyalty, we'll do the right, to always honor our alma mater, our beloved USC, our beloved USC.
Well, what a program it has been, Michael.
Yes, indeed, it has.
And we have finally come to the end of our program. But I just want to do a final roll call before we leave. Do we have anybody from Dominica?
Let me hear my people from Antigua.
What about the people from Guyana?
Is St. Lucia in the building?
What about Trinidad and Tobago?
And last but not least, I feel I see him in the back there. Is that the Vanada Club? Vanada, are you here?
There's one thing, Vanada always come out with their trumpets, Michael. Well, it has been a program, and I am looking forward to see what this journey ahead will be like.
Oh, most definitely, and I do look forward to seeing what the delegates this year have to offer. All right, they definitely have a long road ahead, but the blessings that they will receive would be far more worth the risk.
Right. Now, just before we leave, we just have a few announcements. On Wednesday, we have Wellness Day, so I invite each and every one of you to come out and participate. And then next week, Monday, at USC Pulse, you heard right, USC Pulse, we will have the iConnect Ministries. And Michael, I heard something about cash prizes available.
Oh yes,
Do we
most
love
definitely.
money? Well,
Come
if you
on.
want a chance to win a cash prize, come out to the iConnect Ministries as they take over USC Pulse on Monday.
That's right. So as we close out, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you all to take a position of reverence as we close in prayer. Dear Lord Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for the unsurmountable blessings that we have received. We ask you to bless the path forward of the new delegates. We ask you to bless the paths forward of all of those here this afternoon in their support, and that you continue to guide us, keep us, and hold us up to high regard, for we are your children, and only you know what lays ahead. We ask that you continue to show the truth, the way, and the light that you are. For you give us strength, you give us wisdom, and through your grace and mercy, we continue to live, Lord. With that, I ask that we go forward in goodness and in health with your blessing. We say, amen.
It has been an honor to be your host for this evening. My name is Alicia Lewis.
And I am Michael Garcia.
And we look forward to seeing you around campus. Have a good evening, everyone.
Have a good day.